Hello, hello. Facebook informed me that there is 626 of my friends online right now. And so at the very least, I'm expecting 626 of my friends to tune in to this message, this invitation of elevation. In the subject line, it says, hashtag God will not allow me to be great alone. Let me explain that to you a little bit. I've decided to do my detox starting July 5th for a complete 30 days, right? It was my decision, something that I do, pretty often for myself to get back into realignment, to discipline my discipline. Do you know that you have to disciple your discipline to make sure that it's always in alignment for the season that you're growing in? I'm going to say that again. You must disciple your discipline to ensure that it is in alignment for the season that you're growing in. So where you're growing into your next destination. And so I decided to do it July the 5th. It was something I was going to do on my own. It was a thought. I hadn't even verbalized it. And God said, give people an invitation to elevate. And so here I am yet again, inviting you to elevate to your next dimension. Here's the thing about detoxing. The body was designed to detox itself, right? However, we hit so many potholes, we go off on a tangent, eating things that, we don't normally eat. And then we begin to pick up these habits, these desires, the taste for something. And over time, it gets completely out of alignment. And so just like a car, when you're driving over and over again and you're hitting different potholes, you have to literally take it in to be realigned. And so the same is so with detoxing your body from the inside out, is that you have to reset, is that you have to recalibrate, is that you have to realign. And here's the beauty about this detox. It's all about discipline. Yes, on average, people lose 11 to 32 pounds in 30 days. No shots, no shakes, no surgery. Simply clean eating, realigning our mindset, the way we think about food, because here's the reality of it. It is never about what you eat, but what's eating you. Those hormones, those triggers, those emotions that guide us to the comfort food, if you will, that isn't comfort at all. And so it's about developing and cultivating the discipline in the areas that we've allowed to get off because of life. Here's the thing about life. It is going to happen, but you happen to life. Don't allow life to happen to you. And so the detox helps you to recalibrate from the inside out. It helps you to identify triggers that sometimes you didn't even know was there. Right? It helps you to heal the emotions. Oftentimes people want to deal with emotions, right? They put it in their back of their brain. They bury it alive. It still has a heartbeat. And until something that triggers it happens, it lies dormant. And so you want to begin to heal those triggers so they won't ever revisit you again. The way that you heal triggers is that you face them head on, is that you own what's happening in the moment. And so with this detox, it exposes the unknown. It reveals who you are in the unsupervised areas of your life. We eat all of our emotions, happy, mad, sad, or glad. And so in the detox, the structure of it is designed to get to the root of the matter, dig it up, and give it the boot for once and for all. I often tell people that are interested in the detox, if you're looking for a quick fix, this is not the program for you. This program is for those that are looking for a real life change. It is a jumpstart to your wellness for the rest of your life. You will learn principles. You will adopt principles in the 30 days to repeat well after the program. But here's the thing. It's up to you if you will follow through. Literally, it is up to you if you will follow through. And so if you're ready to rid the emotions, if you are ready to realign those hormones that are out of control, and you may be thinking, oh, my hormones aren't out of control. What are you eating? What you eat will reveal what you think. What you eat will reveal what you think. And so the hormones are out of control. If you are craving things that are not a blessing to your soul, your hormones are out of control. And here's the thing, you're not alone. And so I invite you in to do this detox with a community of like-minded individuals to support you on the journey of wellness. It's about being well in your soul. I could really care less about how you look on the outside if the inside is full of holes. I'm going to say that again. I could care less how you look on the outside if your inside is full of holes. And so it's time to disciple within. It's time to give yourself a soul check and begin to win. Begin to operate in the things that God has called you to. What does that have to do with your nutrition? Everything. It has everything to do with your nutrition, because what you eat determines how you think. Brain fog is a real thing. And brain fog is a result of what we put in our mouths, is what we put in our eyes, is what we allow in our ear gate. And so the detox helps you to gain clarity of vision like no other. Yes, you will certainly lose weight. That's the fruit of your labor. But this detox is so far beyond just physical weight loss. This is about internal weight loss. This is about social weight loss. This is about emotional weight loss. This is about spiritual weight loss. Some of you guys are so heavy burdened spiritually because of what you're eating, not physically, but in your mind, what you're allowing to be filtered in through your eye gate. Out of the heart, everything speaks. And so it's time to detox. It is time to detox those emotions. It is time to detox that offense from 20 years ago. Like, let it go. And so in this program, it helps you to let it go. It reveals the unknown. You'll be in a community, again, of like-minded individuals on a journey of wellness, not just losing weight, not just getting in shape, but a lifestyle of wellness, of being whole in your soul. Like, there is nothing more attractive to see a man or a woman that's whole in their soul. I can have a conversation. I don't even have to physically see you. I can have a conversation, and in the first 60 seconds, know if you're whole in your soul. And here's the thing. I come bearing no judgment. I've been there. I've done that. That's why it's easy to identify. Have you ever been in a situation and you was like, oh, I don't like that? Guess what? That was either a previous you or a current you. It is always easy to identify the real you in someone else and place judgment. And so here, I want you guys to judge your own judgment. You know where you are. You know where you want to be. And that requires detoxing. That requires resetting your mental palette, resetting how you think, resetting how far you think. Oftentimes people live in the here and now when the here and now is history. Let me explain that to you. Where you sit right now in this moment is a direct result of what you did in previous moments. You don't wake up today and become who you are. You have built, you have developed, you have strengthened who you are. And so it shows up today. What you do today is building, it's strengthening, it's calibrating who you are going to be. And so let's begin to develop, to strengthen our future selves. Will your 75-year-old self regret whatever age you are now? For me, it's 44. Will my 75-year-old self regret me at 44? Or will it thank me at 44? And so I want you to put yourself in that equation. Ask yourself that answer and be brutally honest with yourself. Will your 75-year-old self regret who you are today? Did you do anything to cultivate being great at 75? It all starts with your mind. It all starts with your thoughts. And so let's begin to detox how we think on a consistent basis by starting with just 30 days. Just 30 days. I don't want you to think about, oh, this is lifestyle. I'm going to have to do this the rest of my life. Can you give yourself permission to detox your thoughts for 30 days? Can you give yourself permission to discipline your decisions for 30 days? It's just 30 days, guys. You still have 11 whole months to do what you want, but give yourself 30 days. Enter in with the mindset of finishing. Enter in with the mindset of winning. Enter in with the mindset of knowing it's about legacy. Everybody want to have multiple streams of income, but what about multiple streams of health? Are you well in your soul? Are people able to tap into you and walk away different? Or do they tap into you and walk away burdened? I'm going to say that again. That's good to me. Do people tap into you and walk away different? Or do they tap into you and walk away burdened? Have you ever been around somebody and when you left, you just felt drained? That's because they're not well in their soul. There are some holes that need to be healed. And I'm here to help you heal from the inside out. Here's what I know for sure. When you come in my presence, you leave changed. And so you will have a full 30 days with me at a minimal investment. It would be foolish for you not to invest in your health at the premium level of coaching that I give for such a small investment. And you want to know why I'm open to it? Because God said so. He said, give them an invitation to elevate again. Remember, it was all about me. This was a decision that I made for myself. And he said, give them an invitation to elevate. What I know for sure is that elevation precedes invitation. All you need is an invitation to be great. When I'm working out in my studio, sometimes all people need is my presence to be up on them and they take off. That's all you need is my presence, who is through God, who gives me the ability to get wealth. And guess what? Don't minimize wealth as money. Wealth in my soul. And so I give it freely out of obedience to him. Take advantage of this opportunity to get well in your soul. And maybe you're saying, I don't need to lose any weight. You don't need to lose any physical weight. And the beauty of this program is if there's no physical weight to lose, you won't. But you need to lose some emotional weight. You need to release some baggage from your childhood. You need to release some spiritual weight. Some of you guys are in the valley of decision. It's time to release. It's time to detox. It's time to rid what's trying to get rid of you. It is indeed a matter of life or death, and not always physical death. You have probably seen people walking around dead. It's time to rid the weight, guys. It's an invitation to elevate. And so I invite you in to join me. I was looking for 626 people to be on this live because it said that 626 of my friends was on when I hit live. And guess what? It's still my expectation. At the very minimum, they'll come back in the replay to begin to disciple their discipline. How's your discipline? People often say every new level, there's a new devil. I come to shake that up a bit. Every new level requires a new discipline. And oftentimes people get to the new level with old discipline and they think it's the devil. Guess what? It's you. You are the devil in that area. I know that seems tight, but it's so right. You can't possibly think you're going to soar at a new dimension with old thinking, with old decisions. It's time to disciple that discipline. It is time to tighten up. It is time to get in alignment for not only the season that you're in, but that you are growing into. God said that there is absolutely nothing new under the sun. And so there are things that should not shake you up. There are things that should not sucker punch you. But because we're out of alignment in our discipline, it takes us off course. Don't let it. Let today be the last day that you are out of alignment in any area of your life. God said that I wish, it is like a hope for him that you prosper and be in good health. And you would maybe think like, God, why do you wish? Why do you hope when you're God? Because we have free will. And so he says, I place before you an invitation to elevate. Will you? Because I wish that you prosper and you can have both, be in good health. And so while you may be prospering financially, can your health keep up with the financial prosperity? Or will it go to charity? Or will it go to your kids? Will you be able to enjoy the prosperity with the body, with the soul that you hold? Our temple is our house. Some of our physical houses look so much better than our bodies, our temple. And so how on God's green earth do we allow our houses that we live in and sleep in to look far better than our houses that we live in, that we operate in? It's time out for that, guys. Our bodies should look far better than the homes that we pull up to. Because here's the thing. Who are we impressing? That's a question. Who are we impressing or trying to impress? I'm so grateful for the activity of my limbs. And what do you do when you're grateful? You give thanks. How do you give thanks? You move. You put things into your body that says thank you. Not things into your body that sends your heart rate through the roof. Not things in your body where you have to manage it. And it's okay. If you're in that place now, it's okay. But that is not your destination. It's time to reroute. It's time to take a new exit. And so I invite you to exit and execute for 30 days. Give yourself permission to elevate for just 30 days. Disciple your discipline. Go to bodybytasha.com. Click on the detox. Review it. If you got questions, inbox me. You're on this feed. There are people on this feed that are detoxing again. that has been with me since 2013, that purchased this program in 2013, and they come back to this program every single time to realign. It works. I don't have to sell it. This was a God ordained plan that once again, I was not even looking to promote. He said, give them an invitation. Different words back then, but today in this season, it means the same thing. Give them an invitation. And so if you got questions, put it in the feed for those that are coming back in the replay, because you coming. 626 is the minimum I'm expecting. That's another thing. What are your expectations for your health? Have you just given up? Have you just said, oh, this is me and I'm settling for this? Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Better is always available. Go get it. Go get it. Challenge your brain to change. And I guarantee you, the body will follow. I got a 10 o'clock appointment, guys. I got to go. I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the group before July 5th. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait, because you're going to miss out on what is designed to bless you. I'll be doing coaching calls. This time is going to be like no other. Every time is like no other. But God has given me specific instructions for this time. And so there'll be pre-work. There'll be pre-videos live, not pre-recorded. It's all real time with me, because what was recorded previously may not work today. And so I am well aware what worked in one season may not work in this season. And so I am open. Get in. Because I may even cut it off, right? Because if you procrastinate about your health, then that will filter over into people that are not. And I don't even want that kind of energy among me. So you better get in. It is not a game. It is not a ploy. I don't have to. Again, I was doing it myself, but it is an invitation for greatness. I want my people, Black folk. I ain't, feeling no other way about nobody else, but for us, we have suffered for so long. It's because we don't know. Like going back to slavery, we were given the scraps. And because we were given the scraps in slavery, we grew up on it thinking it was what we were supposed to eat. No, come be free. Come be free. And so my client is now calling. I got to go. I got to honor the time that they've invested in me for their season and time of their life. I love you guys. I want the absolute best for you, God's best, no less. And so I look forward to seeing you on the other side. God's peace.